Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating life of one of the most iconic artists in history, Pierre-Auguste Renoir. Known for his vibrant paintings and pivotal role in the Impressionist movement, Renoir's legacy continues to inspire generations. So, let's explore 10 fascinating facts about this legendary artist. Fact number 1. Early life and struggles. Pierre-Auguste Renoir was born in 1841 in Limoges, France, into a modest family. His father was a tailor, and his mother was a dressmaker. Renoir's early exposure to fashion through his mother's dressmaking likely sparked his later fascination with depicting elegant attire. Initially, Renoir wasn't recognized for his talent in drawing. He took music lessons and worked at a porcelain factory, painting decorative designs. Eventually, he moved to Paris, where he studied at the École des Beaux-Arts. His early experiences of struggle laid the foundation for his later success as one of the world's most celebrated artists. Fact number 2. Founding Impressionism. In 1869, Renoir began sketching alongside Claude Monet at La Grenouillère, marking the birth of the Impressionist movement. Renoir and Monet experimented with loose brushstrokes and bright colors, aiming to capture the effects of light and movement on nature. Renoir's Le Pêcheur à la Ligne, 1874, exemplifies his mastery of capturing light, with broken brushstrokes evoking flickering sunlight. Though his work was often rejected by the Salon, Renoir's contributions to Impressionism grew. His participation in the independent Impressionist exhibitions marked a turning point in art history. Fact number 3. Salon rejections. Despite occasional acceptance in the Salon, Renoir's Impressionist style was rejected in the 1870s. His works, which focused on light and atmosphere rather than fine details, didn't align with traditional academic standards. In 1874, Renoir joined Monet and others in exhibiting their works independently. The first Impressionist exhibition marked a revolutionary shift in art, despite mixed reactions. Renoir's later works gained recognition, cementing his place as a central figure in the movement. Fact number 4. Parisian Elite. Despite his talent, Renoir's work was frequently rejected by the official Salon exhibitions, which were considered the gateway to success in the art world. This rejection was a turning point, and in 1874, Renoir, along with Monet and others, exhibited their works in the first independent Impressionist exhibition. It was here that Renoir's revolutionary style began to gain recognition. Fact number 5. Transformative trip abroad. In 1881, Renoir embarked on a transformative trip that would have a profound impact on his work. He traveled to Algeria, becoming the only Impressionist artist to visit the region. This journey allowed him to experience the exotic landscapes and vibrant colors that would later influence his paintings. From Algeria, Renoir continued his travels to Madrid, where he studied the works of the great Spanish master Velázquez. He then made his way to Italy, where he immersed himself in the masterpieces of the Renaissance, including works by Raphael and Titian. It was during this trip that Renoir began to shift his focus from Impressionism to a more classical style. He sought to explore broad harmonies in his paintings, moving away from the details that had once preoccupied him. Renoir's time in Italy, particularly his study of the Renaissance, led to a renewed interest in the human form and classical compositions. Fact number 6. Shift from Impressionism. After his transformative trip abroad, Renoir began to move away from the loose, spontaneous style of Impressionism that had defined his earlier work. He felt that he had exhausted the potential of this approach and sought to return to more traditional methods of painting. For several years, he experimented with a new style, one that emphasized linearity and classical composition. Renoir's new direction was met with mixed reactions. While some critics appreciated his return to classical techniques, others felt that he had abandoned the revolutionary qualities that had made his earlier work so groundbreaking. Renoir himself was conflicted, expressing doubt about his ability to paint and draw. He remarked to his dealer, Paul Durand-Ruel, that he had wrung Impressionism dry and was no longer satisfied with his earlier approach. Fact number 7. Renoir's family legacy. Renoir's personal life was as colorful as his paintings. In 1890, he married Aline Victorine Charagot, a model who had posed for one of the figures in Luncheon of the Boating Party. 1880 to 1881, Aline was 20 years younger than Renoir, and together they had 3 sons, Pierre, Jean, and Claude. Jean Renoir, the second son, would go on to become one of France's greatest filmmakers. His films, such as The Grand Illusion, 1937, and Rules of the Game, 1939, are considered masterpieces of cinema. Jean often served as a model for his father, appearing in many of Renoir's paintings, including Le Petit Peintre, 1907, where he is depicted as a young boy with a paintbrush in hand. Claude Renoir, the youngest son, followed in his father's artistic footsteps, working as a ceramic artist. The Renoir family's artistic legacy continues to this day, with Jean's films and Claude's ceramics contributing to the cultural heritage of France. Fact number 8. Gabrielle Renard, muse, and assistant Gabrielle Renard, a distant cousin of Renoir's wife, became an essential figure in the artist's life. In 1894, Gabrielle joined the Renoir household as a governess for the couple's infant son, Jean. Over time, she became not only a trusted member of the family, but also one of Renoir's favorite models. Gabrielle posed for Renoir in a variety of roles, from a washerwoman in the French countryside to a goddess in the painting The Judgment of Paris, 1913 to 1914. Her likeness appeared in many of Renoir's works over the years, and she became an object of erotic desire in some of his more intimate paintings. Fact number 9. Matisse's influence. In the final years of his life, Renoir's health deteriorated due to rheumatoid arthritis. Despite his physical limitations, he continued to paint, and his studio in Cannes-sur-Mer became a gathering place for other artists, including the young Henri Matisse. Matisse, who would later become one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, was deeply influenced by Renoir's work. He admired Renoir's sensual approach to the human form and the vibrant colors in his paintings. Matisse even described Renoir's Les Baigneuses, the bathers, as the loveliest nudes ever painted. Fact number 10. Legacy and recognition. Pierre-Auguste Renoir's journey from poverty to fame was nothing short of extraordinary. By the end of his life, his work had achieved worldwide recognition. Renoir had painted thousands of works, including landscapes, portraits, and still lifes, and his paintings were displayed in major museums across the globe. In a remarkable turn of events, Renoir lived to see his paintings displayed in the Louvre, the very museum where he had once studied the old masters. Despite the challenges he faced throughout his life, Renoir's passion for painting never waned. He once said, "If painting were not a pleasure to me, I should certainly not do it." Renoir's legacy lives on through his work, and he remains one of the most celebrated artists in history. His paintings continue to captivate audiences, reminding us of the beauty and fleeting nature of life. And that's a wrap on today's video about Pierre-Auguste Renoir. From his humble beginnings to his lasting impact on the art world, Renoir's life and work continue to inspire artists and art lovers around the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into his life, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more fascinating art history content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.